in the basement. AIDS, mosquito AIDS, hundreds of them, thousands of them.
Oh man.
So, it's been a while, but I'm back and I've got a real gem to show you called Mosquito. Now, we all know that the insects are a pest, but this park ranger chief really hates them with passion. And just listen to the guy giving a rallying speech to the dumbest ranger ever called Hendrix, like they're about to start World War III, but think on, all he's talking about is killing mosquitoes.
Sometimes, when you're asleep, they stick it to you. After they've had their fill, they up and leave without even so much as a thank you. They must be stopped, wiped out from the face of the earth. Right, Chief?
I mean, they do need wiping out. They are a pest, because here's a clip from me on my holidays recently, running away from the goddamn things. And I got bit in the hand as I was filming.
Running from a killer fly who's got bit twice in the well hurt. Ah, fuck, it got my finger.
So this film introduces us to several characters pretty quickly, but the problem is, it's too quick. Here's an example of one. It's some guy out in the woods on his own. He says,
"I'll find you."
And that's it. Next scene. It's like, who is he? What's he doing? Who will he get? Do you really care? Of course you do, otherwise why would you be watching? It's so engaging like that. Or how about these two at the start of the film? They pull up in a truck and then they disappear. They don't even say a word. It's like a whole new take on the Da Vinci Code or something, figuring out who the hell is who and what the hell is going on. Now, the other thing about Mosquito from the get-go is it's a low-budget B-movie horror mentalness, which is no bad thing, but generally these things are very hit and miss. But so far, this one's looking good. In a bad way, which is good. Okay? So, Hendrix has made sure that the camp is safe for all the campers by putting down a fog cover, but people just don't appreciate his help.
Hey, you jerk, you want to watch it with that thing?
That guy obviously isn't aware that Hendrix is the only one who can save him from this almighty evil. See, even Hendrix himself knows he's a dog's bollocks. He's a bee's knees. He's the big cheese, blah, blah, blah. He's a legend. Oh, and here's another legend from the horror world. Now, this is Gunnar Hansen, who, if you aren't aware, played Leatherface in the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre film. So having him around in this gives it some level of grandeur. It doesn't really, but, you know, you've got to say these things every now and then. So Leatherface has got two stupid sidekicks with him, and let's just see one of them die for a laugh. So, cue a giant mosquito chasing one of them through the woods, which you can just about see is a mixture of stop motion and puppetry. Spared no expense. And one of the guys gets shot by the other one, so Leatherface has to step up. Surprised it doesn't pull out a chainsaw, to be honest, but there you go. So without going through the movie scene for scene, I'll throw in a top 10 moments. So here's number 1. Camping out in the woods means getting bit by bugs, but stabbed in the backside by a giant mosquito when trying to escape must be very irritating. Or a pain in the arse. Number 2 is the boyfriend's reaction to his girlfriend when getting killed in the tent. Now, just let me mention a film that I used to reference a lot many years ago called Troll 2. Do you remember this guy?
Oh my God!
Yeah, of course you do. It's the Oh My God guy. How can you forget that guy? Well, this fella has a cry to rival Oh My God. Time to meet a few more people now.
Thanks. Name is Parks. Mine's Ray.
So he's the guy from earlier on, and already he's disappeared again. Well, at least we know his name, so stop whining. But if you really want to know his purpose to be around here, he's chasing a meteor, which is mind-blowing because there isn't even a bloody meteor anywhere in the film. Now this is Ray's girlfriend, who is also a new park ranger, so hopefully she'll team up with Hendrix and form a deadly tag team to battle these mosquitoes. They don't. Kind of ruined that for you there, but not to worry. Life goes on. So moving on, out to see more of the legendary Hendrix, but good things come to those who wait. Apparently. Number 3 on my list has to be the constant laughing of a drunken fisherman. Now, when you can't think of something worthwhile for a character to talk about, just make him sit around laughing at everything.
What mosquitoes?
The mosquitoes.
No.
Number 4 has to be the death of Laughing Man's friend. Priceless. See, that's the thing missing from films like B-movies these days. There's no soul, it's all CGI sharks and octopuses. Or is it octopies? Never did sort that one out.
Octopuses, yeah. Octopies, no. Octopuses, no. What? Octopies, yeah. Okay.
See, when you see people stabbed in the eye or in the arse cheek, you want to see real gore like you do in this film, or exploding mosquitoes. You want to see it there, not some CGI monstrosity like a computer game. It's much more satisfying. Alright? Anyway. So later on that day, Megan is chilling on a bridge when the body of the dead fisherman floats on by. Now I love this. Ray hasn't even seen this yet, but when Parks asks him what's going on, he somehow knows.
What is it? What is it? Oh, you're gonna love this, Doc. We got a dead fisherman out for a cruise.
Smart bastard. So they decide to find the nearest phone, which happens to be in the office of this guy who hates mosquitoes, but shock horror, he's dead too.
We can't just run out of here like a chicken with its head cut off.
Oh, who you calling a chicken?
Hey, wait a minute, you guys!
Oh, Ray, you're such a macho man, Randy Savage.
Look at this body. Doesn't this give you a clue as to what's going on here?
A clue? How about not a single fuck was given that day by the makeup department? So Hendrix pops up after hiding under a boat to avoid being killed because he's really sharp like that. And he's so enthusiastic when Parks comes up with the most obvious plan.
We need to drive into the city and get to the police.
Good idea.
Damn straight.
Number 5 on the list is Hendrix was the lead guitarist in the punk rock band The Stooges. Just a pointless fact there for free. Time for an awesome battle scene now involving that Heroes and Leatherface. Now forget Stallone, forget Arnie or the superhero rehashed garbage you get all the time nowadays. This is what I'm talking about. Proper wooden and flat fighting that you can build a bridge out of. Go on, lads.
Come on, Parks. Let's get the hell out of here. Those things are coming.
I seriously doubt driving anymore will get them anywhere fast. They've been driving all bloody night and they're still in the middle of nowhere. So the bugs catch them up and it's complete chaos now. What the hell is that? Oh man alive. I mean, I know this is meant to be like some kind of homage to the creature feature of the 1950s, but don't put in words effects just to make us laugh. I mean, sure, laughing is good for you, so thanks for that, I guess. And in this confusion, Leatherface grabs Megan and holds her for hostage after she gave him an axe. Yeah, even the smart people in this movie are beyond stupid. And speaking of stupid, let's check out this line from Macho Man Ray.
Don't hurt her, man, or I swear I'll kill you. You're a dead man.
Ooh, he's the ultimate alpha male. Until Leatherface slices him with the axe and he turns into a little bitch. Speaking of, Pax decides to turn into one when he sees bugs flying towards him. He only had fucking 6 seconds to react before he smashed into his windscreen. He could have placed a food order or something in that time, do you know what I mean? Hey, can I take your order? No, because I've only got 6 seconds to place my order, so... you know what I mean? It's moments like this that make me love bad films. Number 6 is, Leatherface wants the cash, then seconds later he doesn't.
Get it, Junior. Where's the cash? I don't know. I think I left it on the trailer. Get the cash, Junior. Let's get out of here.
And number 7. Now here's one of the most hilarious death scenes you'll ever see. I don't even need to say a single damn thing about it. Just watch this. Kind of reminds me of that last film I reviewed called Battle Rats. Do you remember this comedy genius?
I have one last order.
I beg you. God damn it, shoot me!
So our heroes hold up in the sewers, fight off the bugs for a while, and amazingly come up with how the giant bugs are around just by throwing out ideas willy-nilly, although Hendrix doesn't agree.
Yes, and perhaps we just haven't been witness to the giant fish or frogs that too might have been affected by this thing. I mean, that is a real possibility.
Hey, Doc, that's science fiction bullshit.
Well, fair enough, but Parks is the best comeback ever.
You are living in science fact.
Oh, that's some fine script writing right there. This film has everything. Oh, and if you were really itching to know the reason why there are giant mosquitoes around, it's because this spaceship was cruising around, crash landed in a swamp, the alien died, which is kind of a cool nod to War of the Worlds, and a mosquito drank some alien blood. Bingo. Number 8 has to be that when you shoot a giant mosquito, it explodes into sparks and fire. Normal. Now, sadly, the film loses interest in itself, and you just want some more daft moments to happen, but it does dip into more self-parody when Leatherface pops up with a chainsaw.
Man, I haven't handled one of these babies in 20 years.
No shit.
Feels good.
So, number 9 has to be seeing Gunnar Hansen becoming Leatherface once again as he awkwardly prods his chainsaw at the camera person who attacks him with a rubber bug in such engaging, drama-filled action. It's great, isn't it? So, as with most films like this, they end up boarding themselves in a house like they're loving it, look, proper DIY experts, and decide to lure the bugs into the house and blow it up.
Have to draw them in.
Inside the house?
You see what I mean about everyone being dumb in this movie? Number 10 has to be the greatest death of a mosquito ever by the Macho Man and legendary Hendrix. Go on, lads, give it some welly. Now, the ending is fantastic, and you will never see it coming. See Hendrix fall to his doom in this mini elevator.
No! 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 Shit! No!
See Parks sit down alone and want to die.
Come on and get me! Come on! Come on and get me! Come and get me!
And see Leatherface go to town on a cardboard door and battle mosquitoes before the house just blows up. I mean, holy shit, what an epic climax. 3 people dead. These 2 survive, surprise, surprise, and believe it or not, Parks is alive as well and safe in a fridge.
Yeah!
No. So in conclusion, the only thing missing from this film is a high quality Blu-ray or something like that. You know, the world is in dire need of a high quality release for this film. So if you like flat, boring, badly drawn 2D characters, bad acting, good old practical monster effects, bad monster effects, and just B-movie mentalness, then this film is right up your alley, so go check it out. But I'm only going to give it 4 out of 10.